Good day everyone, I'm Art Florence Sumasas and I will be discussing Cramer's rule. So Cramer's rule by definition is a method used in linear algebra to solve a system of linear equations using determinants. So it only works when the number of equations equals the number of unknowns or square system and the determinant of the coefficient matrix is not equal to 0. So ang Cramer's rule mag-work lang siya if ang numbers sa imong equation o number sa unknowns is equal. So duha-duha or tulo-tulo. So dili na siya applicable gamiton ang Cramer's rule if duha ka equations nimo and tulo ka number of unknowns. So 2 and 3 and 1 or 2. So di na siya ang Cramer's rule is not applicable to use. So next is the formula of Cramer's rule. Ax is equal to b where A is the coefficient matrix. Ang x is a variable matrix and b is the constant matrix. So if determinant of A is not equal to 0, then each variable will be using this formula. So next is the methods step by step sa Cramer's rule. So first method is write the system in matrix form and then form the coefficient of matrix A. Then the method 3 is find the determinant of A. And then replace each columns with constant to get A sub I. And then compute each determinant of A sub I. And last method is to apply the formula, apply this formula. So here are two examples for Cramer's rule. So nahon na to ang 2 by 2 Cramer's rule or 2 by 2 system. So mo ang example number 1 in 2 by 2 system. So mo ang atong equations, duha ka equations and duha ka unknowns, which is 3x minus 2y is equal to 6 and then negative 5x plus 4y is equal to 8. So method 1, let's start with the method 1, which is to write the system in matrix form. So mo ang atong matrix form sa kaning duha ka equation and duha ka unknowns. So ato lang ning kopyahon ang 3 and negative 5, first column and second column, which is negative 2 and 4. And then ang atong variables and then ang atong constant nga values. So let's proceed to method 2, which is to form the coefficient of matrix of determinant A. So mo itong coefficient matrix. And then method 3 is to find the determinant of A. So again, this is the atong coefficient matrix and then mao natin ang ato ning kuan into determinant of A. To find the determinant of A, ato lang ni siyang cross multiply. So 3 times 4 is equal to 12 and negative 2 times negative 5 is equal to 10. And then atong i-subtract 12 minus 10 is equal to 2. So atong value sa determinant of A is equal to 2. And then let's proceed to method 4, which is to replace each columns with constant to get A sub I. So we will find the determinant of A sub x and determinant of A sub y. Next, to get it, we will be using the method 5, which is to compute each determinants. So atong unahon ang determinant of A sub x. So atong gi-replace ang first column sa A sub x into the constant value. So ang ato biyang value sa first column is 3 and negative 5. So atong i-replace nato na siya into the constant value which is 6 and 8. Tapos atong i-cross multiply, 6 times 4 is equal to 24, negative 2 times 8 is equal to negative 16, and then 24 minus negative 16 is equal to 40. So this is the value sa atong determinant A sub x. Then atong pangita na pod ang A sub y, determinant A sub y. So next is atong gi-replace ang value niya sa second column into the constant value. So ato na pong cross multiply. So which is 3 times 8 is equal to 24 and 6 times negative 5 is equal to negative 30. And then subtract 24 minus negative 30 is equal to 54. So ato na nakuha ang value sa determinant of a sub y, which is 54. So ato na nakuha na yung tulo ka results. And then sa last method niya is to apply this formula. So atong unahon ang x. So ang atong value sa determinant of a sub x is 40. So ato nang ibutang, and then ang atong value sa determinant of a is 2. Then after that atong i-divide. So mo ni siya ang 40 divided by 2 is equal to 20. So man itong value sa atong x, and then dito sa y, determinant of a sub y is 54, and ang determinant a is 2. I-divide nato sila, and we will get the value of y, which is 27. So atong final answer is x is equal to 20 and y is equal to 27. Then let's proceed to example number 2, which is 3 by 3 system. So duha natay tulo ka equations and tulo ka unknowns. So ang Cramer's rule is applicable ni siya gamiton. So atong i-copy ang first column, value sa first column, which is 2, 4, and 3. And then second column is 3, 1, and 2. And the third column is 1, 2, and 3. So ang iyahang variables niya is x, y, and z. And then ang constant value niya is 10, 15, and 18. So the method 2 is to form the coefficient of matrix A. So mani ang coefficient matrix of determinant A. So let's proceed to method 3 to find the determinant of A. So this time, in 3 by 3 system, magamit ta og Saros rule para ma-compute na to or makuha na to ang determinant of A. So we will multiply it in diagonal downward, which is like this, this, and this. So 2 times 1 times 3 is equal to 6. 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 18, and 1 times 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And then ato siyang i-add ning tulo, 6 plus 18 plus 8 is equal to 32. So mo ni atong value sa diagonal downward. And then diagonal upward na po, which is 3 times 1 times 1 upward siya, and then 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, and 3 times 4 times 3 is equal to 36. So i-add na po nato siya to get the value of diagonal upward. 3 plus 8 plus 36 is equal to 47. So after ni mo makuha ang diagonal downward niya and diagonal upward value niya, atong i-subtract to find the determinant of A. So 32 minus 47 is equal to negative 15. So mao ni atong value sa determinant of A. Again, let's proceed to method 4 to replace each columns with constant to get A sub I. So ato ni pangitaon is si determinant of A sub x, determinant of A sub y, and determinant A sub z. Then the method 5 is to compute each determinant of A. So magsugod ta sa determinant of A sub x. So as what we did in the first example, ang first column is atong gi-replace sa constant nga value, which is 10, 15, and 18. Okay, this is money ang value sa x man. This column, the first column is the x, and the second column is the y, and third column is the z. So since ang atong kuhaon man is a sub x, then ang first column ang atong i-replace into the constant nga value. So again atong mag-apply ta og Saros rule, which is atong atong i-copy ang first two columns into the right side para magamit na to ang diagonal upward and diagonal downward. So 10 times 1 times 3 is equal to 30. 3 times 2 times 18 is equal to 108. And 1 times 15 times 2 is equal to 30. Then i-add na to ng tulo. 30 plus 108 and plus 30 is 168. Then diritas diagonal upward. 18 times 1 times 1 is equal to 18. 2 times 2 times 10 is equal to 40. And 3 times 15 times 3 is equal to 135. And then, atong i-add ng tulo, 18 plus 40 plus 135 is equal to 193. So, ato din siyang i-subtract ang duha to get the determinant of a sub x. So, 168 minus 193 is equal to negative 25. So, mao ni ang value sa atong a sub determinant of a sub x. So, next is to find the determinant of a sub y. So, mao ni siya ang atong coefficient matrix. And then, ang second column na po ang atong ilisdan into constant nga value. And then, ato na pong i-copy ang first two columns into the right side. Tapos, atong i-apply ang diagonal downward ng pag-multiply and diagonal upward. So, 2 times 15 times 3 is equal to 90. 10 times 2 times 3 is equal to 60. And 1 times 4 times 18 is equal to 72. I-add na to ng tulo and to get the diagonal downward value. So, 222. So, diritas diagonal upward, which is 3 times 15 times 1 is equal to 45. 18 times 2 times 2 is equal to 72. And 3 times 4 times 10 is equal to 120. So, i-add na to ang tulo to get the value of diagonal upward. 45 plus 72 plus 120 is equal to 237. And then, atong i-subtract ning duha to get the determinant of a sub y. 222 minus 237 is equal to negative 15. So, mao ni atong value sa determinant of a sub y. So, the last one is to find the determinant of a sub z. So, again, ato gyapong gigamit ang Sar's rule, which is to replace the third column into constant value. And then, atong i-copy ang first two columns sa right side. And then, apply the diagonal downward and upward to multiply it. 2 times 1 times 18 is equal to 36. 3 times 15 times 3 is equal to 135. And 10 times 4 times 2 is equal to 80. I-add na po nato siya to get 251. And then, diagonal upward na po. 3 times 1 times 10 equals to 30. 2 times 15 times 2 equals 60. And 18 times 4 times 3 is equal to 216. And then, atong i-subtract ng duha. 251 minus 306 is equal to negative 55. So, mao ni atong value sa determinant of a sub z. So, mao ni atong results. And then, let's proceed to the final method to apply this formula. So, i-apply na itong formula is first atong kuhaon ang value sa x. So, ang atong value sa determinant of a sub I, which is x, is negative 25. Ang atong determinant a is negative 15. I-divide na to siya. This will be the result, 5 over 3. And then, same ang process sa y, negative 15 divided by negative 15 is equal to 1. And same process sa z, negative 55 over negative 15 is equal to 11 over 3. So, we conclude that the value sa x, y, and z is 5 over 3, 1, and 11 over 3. So, this is the final answer sa 3 by 3 nga system, or 3 equations and 3 unknowns. So, this will be the end of the presentation. Thank you, everyone.